Alright, man. We're here on one last glass. We do a little extra talking, man. And we're just gonna start off aggressively. Um, let's talk about one. Anti versus Lemonade. Rihanna versus Beyonce's album. So here's what I'll say.
Okay.
Lemonade is a great album. I think Lemonade is geared toward a certain demographic that ate it up. But I think Anti was an album that everyone could enjoy.
It was.
And that's the thing about Rihanna. She's an album that everyone can enjoy.
Yes.
And it's not a knock against Beyonce. I just know Beyonce is smart about how she does things.
Yeah.
She's very particular. It's smart marketing. That's why she is who she is. I'm team Anti, bro. I'm team Rihanna, bro.
2016 was a hard year for me because I couldn't figure out which album was better. I just don't want to answer this. I loved Lemonade. I really did. I loved the visual.
That's kind of what puts it over.
Yes, I put it on the TV probably a couple months ago because I hadn't seen it in a while, and I was like, wow, this was really great.
Yeah.
Like, the Sorry, when she did Sorry, that part in particular, it was just...
Yeah.
But then I think about Anti, and Anti is closer, like, I just remember summer 2016.
Yeah.
Dancing to Work.
Yeah.
Needed Me was over, like, all the stations. Like, it was, I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know. Love on the Brain.
It's one of those things where you can't really go wrong with the answer.
Yeah.
However, I like to make an established pick, and Anti is the one. I've always been team Rihanna.
Oh my god. You know, that's the thing, like, it's never been Beehive versus the Navy for me because I'm obsessed with both of them.
Right, yeah.
Equally. I told you, I am part of the reason why Rihanna doesn't put out music because I keep buying her makeup.
Right.
The lingerie, everything.
You're part of the problem.
Sorry, guys.
You and A$AP Rocky.
And then Beyonce, Beyonce's always had my heart.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know which one is better. I think I might have to say Lemonade, though.
I just want people to...
Yeah.
If Anti is the last Rihanna album, that's a great way to go.
I'm content. That's
it's a great way to go.
I'm content.
I feel like it didn't get the respect it deserved.
And it was, like I said, it was so much dropping in 2016.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like music was nuts.
For sure. It was. It definitely was.
Views came out that summer too. And I was iffy about Views, but Views had bops. They had Control and One Dance. And that was all summer 2016.
I hated both of those, by the way. I hated both of those.
Okay.
I did. And then I grew to learn Controller and still hate one.
I like Child's Play.
Child's Play was great.
It was good.
Love Child's Play. But like when I was like, yo, what is this man doing? I was like,
that's when Drake was switching up that sound.
He was.
That Island Drake.
This is when Island Drake started happening. I was like, yo, man, I don't know what you're on right now, but I need you to stop. Okay.
I love Lemonade.
And it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like as far as like, if we're talking like entertainers, all time concert, you have to put her up there with Mike and Prince.
Definitely.
You have to.
Definitely. And it's crazy because the old heads keep saying that Beyonce is not legendary like Michael, and I'm like, you guys are delusional at this point. You don't even have to be a part of the Beehive to see that Beyonce has not surpassed them, but she's there.
To say that she's not part of the group.
Yes. I mean, and even outside of her music.
That's like when people be like, yo, LeBron's not in the conversation with Jordan. Like, my thing is, like, Jordan's still my guy.
Absolutely.
He's still number one. But to say LeBron's not in the conversation,
right? That's
crazy. Like, there's a certain level you have to do. Yeah.
I just feel at that point it's just hating. At this point,
you just like being like a gatekeeper. That's annoying.
It's just like
Beyonce definitely deserves to be in.
I mean, and even as an entertainer, like
I watched her perform pregnant, bro. Like,
and Homecoming
we gotta knock it off.
Homecoming. I mean, the visuals that Beyonce gives us were like Black is King, Lemonade, all of that. It's just That's goat. That's goat to me.
She's listen.
Goat.
You goat tanks.
Yes.
Goat tanks for sure. For sure.
Coachella alone. And I was some of the people in the audience, they just weren't even giving me like guys, it's Beyonce. Why aren't you?
She's different. She's different. But she's different.
Yes.
Mike stood still for like 5
Definitely, and people
fan. That's
I don't think Beyonce's done that yet.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
Honestly, if I would have saw Michael, I probably would have done the same thing.
That's
Michael Jackson.
That's different.
Yo.
Take away the stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was different.
He really was different. I mean, even down when he was a kid in Jackson 5, nobody was dancing like that. Who was doing the robot? Like.
The only person that escaped that shadow was Janet.
Look, you know I'm a diehard Janet fan. That's a whole.
I like the mess with you.
Love Janet.
Let's talk about, and this is something when I knew you were coming through, I wanted to talk to you about this. I like to talk this about people because it's a weird line, right?
Okay.
And it's cultural appropriation. So, I'm a fan of Korean hip hop. Korean R&B.
Okay. You gotta put me onto that.
I may not necessarily know what they're saying.
Okay.
Right? And sometimes they mix English with their natural language or whatever. But I like that music. It's vibey.
Yeah.
It's very like the beats and the stuff that they use is really cool, and I like it. And I watch their videos.
Okay.
Oof. And I get this thing where I'm like, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
why? You don't have to do it.
Why are you doing it? You know, what's the line of cultural appropriation? Because I saw where people didn't like. There was this, and it was very recent. This is a dude named Jay Park.
Okay.
Jay Park is from. He's born in America, from Seattle, but he's Korean American.
Okay.
He goes back and forth. He usually does all his work in Korea, Seoul, and he had this track where he wanted to. It's called DNA. It's not necessarily a DNA remake from Kendrick, but it's like he wanted to highlight his Korean heritage. Again, I don't know. I can't tell you the lyrics of the song, but the visuals had a bunch of dudes and like thick afros, like they did their hair and like the braids. My thing is do you consider if a Korean has braids or a Korean has afros, I'm like, no, you cannot do that. Like afros, you cannot do. But braids is like,
it's so obscure because Asians in general, they do have coarse hair. Like their hair does range like our hair as well. However, afros are us. That's
easy,
us.
Yeah.
Braids are us.
How can someone enjoy that hairstyle or want to to acknowledge and appreciate that hairstyle without crossing the line of?
That's what I'm.
Because I think the problem was that they had that and they were doing all of this.
That's.
You know what I'm saying? I think
that's ridiculous.
It's like that's the thing. Like, and we don't know Korea. We don't know if they have like gangs in there. I'm sure they do.
No, but that's.
But
we know where that originates
from. You can tell where they got it from.
And you're rapping.
That's the thing. But see, that's the thing. I don't want it to be where rapping is culturally appropriate. Where like Koreans can't rap because it's rapping black. If you can't,
and it's
that's not fair.
And I feel like you can still be a rapper and not have to do all of that. Like, because think about some of our white rappers. We had Jack Harlow now. I don't feel like they're cultural appropriating. I don't they just stay in their lane. Jack Harlow, I loved his album. I liked it.
I think the main thing can't. For me, cultural appropriation is similar to cosplay.
Yes.
When people cosplay as characters, it's cool because like, oh, I'm taking this fictional character and I'm basing my costume and my mannerism on that what's going on. When you do it to hip hop characters, it's like you're trying to cosplay as this person in that what's
It's a little too close to blackface, honestly.
It's and they have a problem with that too. Like a lot of K-pop and K what's called have issues with like blackface things.
Yes.
And I don't want to belittle as small as ignorance of not knowing because Google is free. But that is part of the problem is where like they don't understand like this is like over here it's wrong.
And honestly, they do understand. I don't think that they are unaware. They know.
I don't think so. I think
and that's why
because it happens too often.
Yeah, it's way too often. And they're a little bit too comfortable with it too. It's like yeah, that's definitely cultural appropriation in me. Like you I know you don't normally wear an afro. You just did it for the
afro thing was bad. I was like, I like the fan. The braids, I was like, I've seen people like even Jeremy Lin when he was in what's called it.
Yeah.
He had the dreads and like King Martin tried to call him out. It's like, bro, you have like Chinese characters on your body and you probably have no idea what they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like and but that's the thing, like you can't pick and choose when you want to do it. Like Redacted, I'm not gonna say that person's name. Redacted had a video where they were in like Asian garb, kimono, whatever. And it's like, that's kind of the same thing.
It is.
It's kind of the same thing. So you can't pick and choose. I just would like the line to be very detailed and tell me what it is. That way people can get a sense like, hey, I want to be in this culture. I love this culture. I want to do everything I can to support it and be a part of it without crossing the line.
I just feel like they could rap without doing that. And it kind of reminds me of when Miley Cyrus came out with that track with Taylor Gang 23. When she's wearing Jordans I didn't know what was happening.
I never listened to that song.
The video was weird. She's talking about, I got on wolf grays. I'm like, girl, we know you don't wear wolf grays.
Somebody wrote that song, right?
Yeah, and it's like, that era really bothered me when Miley Cyrus was doing hip hop. Because this is not even you.
Just be you, sweetie.
Yeah, that's all. Like, we don't need you to, I mean, she even got the shortcut.
She did everything she could.
That cut.
I just.
Yeah.
You can tell when people are just
It's
infiltrating.
Yeah, and
like, even. What do you feel about Post Malone?
I don't think he culture appropriates.
I think he takes advantage. Of the hip hop culture.
What do you mean?
In the sense where that's what we know you from.
Right.
And then when we try to press you about like, hey man, you know, you're a hip hop artist, and then you try to like back away from it, like, bro, like, all your songs are very hip hopish.
They are.
Don't get me wrong. I love Post Malone.
I love him. I love
Post Malone is a fire artist. He makes great music, but don't try to distance yourself.
Right.
Knowing that that's where
that's where we know you from.
Like, I don't like that. Like Justin Bieber.
You know what? We were watching. What's the video he has out now with the with the little lots with DJ Khaled. He's on a golf course.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's recent. It literally DJ Khaled's latest album. They have a video.
Is it supposed to be like,
not Popstar.
Okay, not
Popstar was cool. This is his most recent album. He has lots.
I think I did too. And people got on him about it.
Yeah.
So again, but that's another thing where it's like,
it's Let It Go. It's called Let It Go.
But I know know white dudes with locks, and like I don't necessarily have any issue with it because like their hair will naturally do that.
Justin doesn't have locks, so he did it just for this video. And it's like,
why
did you do it?
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that.
That's the issue. Like man, like if you had them naturally, like
you don't have locks. Like he's on Instagram now without locks. It's like you're annoying, Justin, but I love Justin. I do. That's my boy.
Justin is like salt.
Yeah, that Purpose album was fire.
You put Justin on the chart, like like that. What's that stupid song by Chance? What's it called?
Oh, the Juke Joint one. That's not stupid.
No, I love that song.
Oh, I was like, coloring book.
Juke Jam is great, but
Yeah.
because of Justin.
Yeah.
When he hits that, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right,
Yeah.
buddy. No. Justin's like.
Justin's been trying to achieve that though, and I feel like he's always trying to like bite off of Chris Brown style. That's just what I've always thought. Sometimes I feel like he was trying to bite off of Chris.
Somewhat.
Yeah. But sometimes he definitely culture appropriates.
Justin Timberlake.
You know how I feel about him because for one, I'm a Janet fan. I don't fuck with Justin Timberlake, but Justin Timberlake gave us bops.
That first album is unstoppable.
He was on a run. A long run. Like
then he got that Man in the Woods bullshit, and I was like, hey, you had to knock it off, B.
And I don't like what he did. The whole everything with Britney. It's just.
Yeah, that documentary.
Justin's
Free
messy.
Britney, man. Free Britney.
Yeah. You love your Britney. He's just messy. 2020. What was that album? Was it the 2020 Experience?
Yeah.
I like that one.
He has good albums.
But he definitely appropriates.
He was.
He definitely appropriates.
He was like rogue. He was taking the power of the black people. Okay, I wanted to get into this with you. I didn't get a chance to do it on the regular pod.
Yeah.
Why is there such a big difference between Facebook sharing and Twitter sharing? Why is there such a big difference? You want to know why?
Coworkers. I'm a whole supervisor, yo. Like,
yeah, okay.
A whole supervisor, and a good one at that. Not even on any cocky shit. Like, I'm a great supervisor.
Yeah.
And Facebook sharing, I mean, I will be shady on there from time to time. But Twitter sharing that's me. I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 next year. Like, I feel like at this point, why can't I say what I want to say? I mean, it's not anything reckless, but people on Facebook are just always coming at you.
People are quicker to comment on Facebook than they are on Twitter.
They are, and I think because Twitter is so ongoing, just constantly moving, whereas Facebook, the status is huge.
Yeah.
Pops up large.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's just there. And it feels more open to an invitation to comment on this.
Right.
Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Twitter sharing is
different. She is always laughing at everything. And like the other thing about Twitter too is they shows what people like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, so Slim likes it. I'm like,
yeah,
Sharon. Like, God, it's 8:56 in the morning. What is wrong with you?
Chill.
No, I just woke up. I'm getting in the swing of work, and you out here.
Good morning. Twitter sharing.
You are wild out here just like.
That's funny. Instagram sharing is different too.
Yeah. It's like it's definitely three different.
The close friends get different things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've even been thinking about deleting my Facebook because it's just everybody's getting on my nerves on there. It's just a lot of It's interesting. And the old heads took over Facebook, therefore I'm just not
Facebook
really
is definitely the old head.
Yeah.
It's the old head spot right now.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter and Instagram.
You have a TikTok? I don't have one
Bro,
yet.
I can't.
What is it? I don't want it. I just feel like I don't.
It's good for like promoting stuff, but I just don't think I'll be good at it.
No.
I don't think I'll be good at it. It's for the younger kids, bro. I can't do it.
and it's I heard it's kind of their platform is easier than making a reel. That's what I've heard. The reels, I'm still trying to get hits.
Reels kind of difficult.
Yeah,
I've done a couple successful ones per se, but
yeah. I just prefer Instagram. I like Instagram because it's quick. Everything is
post pic.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. All right, let's run you through some quick little quick questions.
Okay.
I'll get you out of here.
All right.
Okay. What is Sharon's favorite TV show of all time?
Oh my goodness.
What is? All right. I'll try to help
Okay.
you. Sharon's on a deserted island, and she needs to watch the TV show until she gets rescued, and she doesn't know when that's going to be.
Okay. I have a few shows. Can I name a few?
I'll let you name two.
Two. Always The Office.
I feel like that's just like that's a cheat code, you know.
And I really can't stand Bill Cosby, but I love A Different World. That's one of my favorite shows.
I feel like he's not there, so it's like it's okay.
Yeah, I know it was his show, but
I feel like he's not there, so it's like you gotta get away with it.
I love A Different World. Like I've binged that over and over and over. Like love that show.
For sure.
Martin, I know you said two. Martin,
it's fine. Go ahead.
I would definitely watch Martin over and over.
Okay.
But those are my top three shows.
Where does Fresh Prince fall in that? Does it come slowly after that, or is it like further than?
You know, Fresh Prince, I appreciated as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, though, it's not a favorite.
Okay.
And I think because it was more innocent than Martin. Martin's actually really for adults.
Sure. Okay.
And you know, as a kid, I didn't get the comedy.
Sure.
But now, Martin's fucking hilarious to me.
Mm.
Fresh Prince, I've watched it on HBO Max. I'm like, it's funny, but it's for families. Just like Family Matters.
I think Family Matters is trash.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. I think Family Matters.
But I feel like black people love Family Matters, and like I'm just like, it's okay.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna push for whatever.
Right.
You know, I think.
But definitely, The Office is number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can pick up any time, and it's there.
It's just The Office is the type of show I could be cleaning. I put it on the background. You don't even have to be watching, but you can just hear.
You can hear it and see, and you can vividly see. It's 50 segment for.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the one album you're taking on that desert album as well? I'm only like the big one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I can't.
One album.
Yeah.
Jeez. So difficult. I think that's a really hard question, Steve.
It's a tough. I know.
It's so much music. So if I'm deserted on an island, I think I would want to take. I keep hearing Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
I feel like I can listen to that on an album. On an island. Because it's just a different sound. Like it's so many different sounds on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I would have all these different kind of moods while I'm on the island. Like I would take that album for sure. For sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't get tired of it. I mean, the commentary between his parents.
Yeah.
Fuck that damn Domino's. Like, anybody trying to hear that shit?
Did somebody say Domino's?
Yeah. He talking about some damn Domino's. Fuck that. You're like, I love that shit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I just want to make sure you know the nanny.
You said the nanny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who has the better style? Fran Fine or Jessica from Sex and the City?
Fran.
Easy, right?
Easy.
Like it's not even a competition.
What?
Like no, I saw that on Twitter the other day.
Hell no.
Like who's better, Fran or what's her name? Sarah. What's her
Sarah
name?
Jessica Parker.
What is her name on the show?
Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dog.
Easily.
Fran. Don't you ever disrespect Fran like that? That's just straight disrespect.
Yeah.
Fran was coming out with fits every
day.
episode.
I would wear some of those. Like what?
Dog.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Like I mean, she had some fits, 2000s was a weird time for fashion anyway. And I feel like Fran, she was before the 2000s. The 90s was popping. Fashion in 2000s was a strange time.
Come on. They were trying to do too many different
things. It was strange. I'm just thinking about, like, that American Pie era.
Yeah.
The crop tops and the...
Yeah. That was.
It was a weird time.
That was definitely different. Okay. Let's see.
I didn't see that on Twitter.
No, it was on there.
Dang.
And I couldn't believe it. I think I tweeted, I was like, don't you ever disrespect Fran like that. Ever again. Don't you ever do that. Okay, what's your favorite 90s cartoon?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh
What's your favorite childhood cartoon? We'll do that. What's getting you in front of the TV?
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Yeah.
They were bad, and I don't know why. I was really into that. Like,
were they bad or were the parents bad?
Both. Honestly, they need a CPS called.
Immediately. The fact that they weren't called was crazy.
Grandpa always fell asleep, stewed down in the basement doing something.
Bro, that jump was crazy.
Like,
this happens to y'all way too often.
Too often. Yeah, definitely Rugrats. I was a big Recess fan though. I know the Disney versus Nick thing is big, but I love Recess.
I never thought it was that big. I thought Nickelodeon killed it all the time.
People really go hard for Disney.
But
Disney gave us the movies though, the original movies.
They gave us the movies, but if we're
shows, cartoons. Nick had it with the cartoons.
Nick was killing
definitely.
It.
Definitely. Like Hey Arnold.
They were
Angry Beavers, Cat Dog, Doug.
They were murking.
Did you know that Doug was based in Richmond?
Richmond.
Yes.
Buffington and Richmond.
Yes, Northside specifically.
Northsiders?
Yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite random facts.
Love that.
That's
especially
crazy.
me being from Northside.
Because when you think about it, that makes a lot.
It makes a lot. It looks like Brook Road. It looks like Brook Road.
Yeah. It makes so much sense. So I think that was always dope to me. So if you could go back to, we'll just say college freshman Sharon, what would you tell her? What would you say? If you travel back into the time and you're just like, hey, you run into her, what do you tell her?
Wow. Okay. I feel like my freshman year, I rushed everything.
Okay.
17, 18-year-old, I just felt like I was just never thinking, I was just doing. And now, actually take my time and plan stuff out.
Yeah.
So I think if I would talk to myself then, it's like, hey, you need to sit down and figure things out rather than just being so abrupt, so impulsive.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of my issues freshman year. Even down to my grades, I would just hop into classes so I could just have a schedule.
Yeah.
And rather than me sitting and comparing classes.
Yeah.
I wasn't patient. I was very impatient when I was younger.
I think that's the thing about just college freshman. For me, I don't know if it's the same with you. My parents were very strict in a sense where parties wasn't a thing for me.
Yeah.
A lot of things that kids, quote unquote, experience in high school, I didn't get to do.
Yeah.
So freshman year for me, I was like, I'm just gonna knock all this stuff out.
That was me.
Yeah. And so I didn't have the greatest freshman year as far as academically, and I've had a lot of different experiences my freshman year. But then once I got that out of my system, it's like, okay, I got that out of my system, and so it's like, what do I want? What do I like from that year? What did I enjoy? And then just cultivate it from there. So I definitely see what you mean as far as don't dive into everything.
Right.
You know?
I was so excited. I mean, I got
Yeah.
in trouble at making my freshman year. Just a bunch of things, and now I'm able to just stop and think about stuff before I do it. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try this. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I'm still like that. However, it needs to make sense.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You did it.
This is dope.
You did it, man.
Yeah.
I like that.